Hi everybody and welcome back to my YouTube page. Hi all, it's Aaron Ryan back with you once again for another video. Okay, so today I saw something scrolling through my Facebook page and something has come to my attention and I had to go into it and have a look. And what I saw was looking on one of my local vape stores, their Facebook page, Irish E-Juice Direct. They have posted up, "Hi all, we need your help. The government are seeking to introduce new legislation which could restrict our vaping options. Vape Business Ireland is working very hard behind the scenes to ensure that we all can continue to enjoy the benefits of vaping as we know it. The government are planning big changes and we need to let them know where we stand on this. I can speak for myself, but switching from traditional cigarettes to vaping has literally saved my life. Now is the time for us to stand together and say enough is enough. Together we can make a difference by sharing your switch story on social media, outlining how vaping helped you quit smoking, tagging your local TDs in the post, using the hashtag #RespectMyVape, or you can email TDs by using their first name and last name at oireachtas.ie. So they also mentioned as well, I would also like to take this opportunity to thank you all for your continued support before, during and all with all of your help to keep vaping as we know it. Now, so you know what this means then. There's going to be some kind of new legislation this Irish government is going to introduce, and again, attacking innocent vapors again, you know. People that have smoked probably all their lives and then they decide to take the switch and go to vaping, which has been proven a healthier alternative. And now this new legislation, God knows what's this all about here, to restrict your vaping options. Like, what is this about? Like, Irish government, what are you playing at? Seriously, what are you playing at? Leave people alone. Number one, for example, I took up vaping back in 2015, thereabouts. It was just a little small vape pen. It wasn't the big things that we have nowadays, the big mod things now, like, you know. But it was just a small vape pen, and I will admit, back in 2015, I was smoking as well as using the vape as well. And I had a lot of people did say to me as well, why are you still vaping and smoking at the same time? Shouldn't you use the vape to quit smoking? Yes, good point, good question. But the vape pen actually helped me reduce the amount of cigarettes I was actually smoking in the day. So with the vape pen, I thought, look, whenever I kind of craved a cigarette, whenever I wanted a cigarette, I can just grab the vape away, so that's grand, it's gone. So I reduced my cigarette intake a day then, so a 20 pack would last me maybe 2 days and then 3 days, so forth and so forth. I honestly don't get this. Vaping has been proven to be healthier. Like, it doesn't contain the thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of chemicals that cigarettes contain. It doesn't have the tar, it doesn't have all this ugly, horrible stuff as well with it. But yet, you want to bring in a brand new legislation that could restrict other vaping options. You see, for one example as well, my mother, she got diagnosed with COPD and she took the choice to quit smoking for good back in 2018, and she made the transition to vaping, and I can tell you one thing, I can see a huge difference in her. Like, she's not going to be 100% ever again because of the damage of cigarettes through all the years. But she can breathe a lot better now. She can get around a lot better. She doesn't have that kind of hefty kind of feeling on her chest anymore. The same feeling I had when I was smoking. Whenever I woke up every morning, I felt like there was someone sitting on my chest, and it was horrible. Whenever I was climbing the stairs, I'd have to stop halfway and just kind of take a breath, take a big deep breath and just get me breath back again. But now I can go around, I can walk up the stairs up and down, I can walk around anywhere and not get out of breath anymore. So you see, my mother always told me as well, when she quit and I was still smoking, I said I wish I had that kind of motivation to do it. I wish I could do it. I wish it was strong as you. But she told me, if I can do it, you can do it. I didn't believe her at the time. But September 2020, I did make the move. I did quit smoking for good. I even wrote down on the packet of cigarettes, I still have those cigarettes, I wrote down on it that this is the time, I put the date on, this is the time, I'm never going back smoking again. Vaping has really, really helped me. You see, if vaping was gone tomorrow, if there's any new kind of legislation brought in to restrict your vaping options, I don't want to go back smoking again. I feel 100% way better than I did 2 or 3 or 4 years ago. You see, looking at things like this as well, I kind of get what the government is playing at here. You see, they make millions and millions and millions and millions out of tax out of cigarettes. More people are switching to vaping now because either, number one, they can't afford cigarettes anymore, or number two, they've decided, well, that's it, I've enough. I'm giving up smoking and I'm going to transition to vaping, and so on and so on. So the government knows that they can't make money out of people through vaping. Like the price of cigarettes now is almost nearly €15 now for 20 cigarettes now. And whereas with vaping, you can get like a bottle of 50ml liquid for €15. That could sometimes last someone maybe a week. Well, normally lasts me about a week and a half sometimes, you know. It's a big difference, isn't it? Between €15 a day to €15 for something that will last you maybe a week. So what are the government playing at here then? Vaping has been proven to actually be more healthier, and they want to kind of restrict you on that. If the government really gave a damn about your health, my health, your mother's health, your dad's health, your aunt's health, your grandmother's health, your grandfather's health, or whatever, tomorrow morning they would ban cigarettes. Cigarettes would be completely banned altogether, but they won't do that. The reason why they won't do that is because they make money. It's all about money. Money this, money that. They can make money out of cigarettes, making money out of making you ill, sending you then to the doctor because you have a chest infection. The doctor is going to turn around to you, yes, because it is smoking, and there you go. You see, the vaping community in Ireland is getting stronger and stronger, which is nice to see. There's more people going on vaping now. But there's another issue as well. You have teenagers taking up vaping, and these teenagers never even smoked before in their life, and now they're taking up vaping thinking it's like the cool thing to do, you know, but it's not. Like, if it's not cool, it's just, vaping is there to help someone that's a smoker to get off cigarettes. And this device, vaping, it tricks your brain. It tricks the brain into thinking that you are having a cigarette, but you're not. Hence why you have like the nicotine. You get little bottles of nicotine to put into the vape juice. And that nicotine there then is to kind of tell your brain, yeah, you are smoking, but you're not smoking. And some people then could probably go on to 18 mils of nicotine and reduce it then, you know. They can go on to 18, they can go down to 16, down to 12, and then from 8 to 6, then down to 0 as well, you know. So they can just reduce it down and down and down. Then it can come to a situation there where they'll say, okay, I don't need to vape anymore. To me, this just sounds like the Irish government are just not for the people, you know. They're not listening to the crowd that are putting out there that this is the best method to quit smoking is vaping. I've tried patches, I've tried cold turkey. Patches didn't work for me. Cold turkey didn't work for me, but vaping did. Vaping worked. And it is working. I don't get a craving for a cigarette anymore because I know that I can just grab the vape, take a vape, and done. That craving for a cigarette is gone. I know how dirty they are. I know how bad they are for you. Not only for me, but for others around me as well. But if you blow a cloud of vape in a crowd of people, that'll evaporate. It's gone. You know, people are not going to inhale that. So going back over to Facebook here, Irish E-Juice, they shared that. But I'm going to give you a look at Vape Business Ireland's page here. Okay, so this is the page I recommend everyone to come in and click like on, okay? They have here, we're calling on Ireland's 240,000 vapers to hashtag go the extra mile this World Vape Day as well by sharing their switch stories with politicians to highlight how vaping has helped them move away from smoking. And even having a look on the website here actually, vapers encouraged to share their switch stories with politicians on World Vape Day. So looking here, Ireland's largest vaping trade association, I can't speak now. Vape Business Ireland has called on over 240,000 Irish vapers to share their switch story with local TDs to help highlight how vaping has helped them move away from smoking. The association, that's a tough word for me today, I don't know why. The association is making the call to mark World Vape Day 2021, an international celebration of vaping as a less harmless alternative to smoking and its role in harm reduction. Exactly, it's harmless. You know, there's actually no proof that vaping is actually dangerous for you. And you have this other thing called like a popcorn lung. That's another myth as well. You know, like you also have commenting Vape Business Ireland spokesperson John Twamley said this theme for this year's World Vape Day is go the extra mile, with the Oireachtas Committee on Health soon to commence pre-legislative scrutiny scrutiny of the government's public health, tobacco and nicotine inhaling products bill, it is vitally important that Irish vapers step up to raise their voice by informing local politicians about how vaping has helped them on their quit the journey. Yeah. You see, so the Irish government, you need to listen to the vape community, okay? You need to listen to everybody here that's made the switch from smoking to vaping and hear their story. Don't listen to all the BS on like Google and all these places that have all these false information out there that vaping does harm your lungs, it kills you, and vaping does this and vaping does that. No. It's all BS. It's like if you remember back in 2019, over in America, there was a story that a lot of people, teenagers, a lot of children, they all died, and youngsters and adults, they all died because of vaping. Their lungs was all infected and stuff like this. But the truth later came out that it was a black markets over in America that were selling all these illegal THC carts over there that contained vitamin E acetate. And that is very harmful to the lungs if inhaled. You see, over here in Ireland and in Europe, well, especially Ireland anyway, that I know of, all of the e-juice, all of the vapes, all of the mods, everything is all regulated, so all the juice is regulated, it's safe. If it wasn't safe, you wouldn't be able to walk down the street and buy vape juice, So it's all checked. So the Irish government, I'm calling on you to leave the vaping community alone. Listen to people that quit smoking through vaping. Vaping has helped everybody, okay? Okay guys, I'm going to wrap up this video now, so thank you very, very much for watching. If you have made the transition as well from smoking to vaping, let me know in the comments below, okay? I'd love to hear your stories, and of course, don't forget as well to check out these pages as well, Irish E-Juice Direct. They're a fantastic shop, lots of great juice in there, lots of great vapes as well. And of course, eshop.ie is another great store as well. Lots and lots of great stuff in there, great staff as well in both places. And of course, Vape Business Ireland as well. Do feel free even to message them as well. Let them know how you feel. And of course, use the hashtags as well. Hashtag respect my vape as well. And hashtag word vape day as well. Hashtag go the extra mile as well. Get the word out there, folks, that vaping has helped you quit smoking. It's beneficial to you, and get the word out there, okay? So we need to save the vaping community here to keep it going, to keep it strong as well. So, okay, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'll talk to you all very soon. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Take care. Bye-bye.